Welcome to Zion Voice. If you're picking up on the frequency we're broadcasting today, do us a favor, hit like, share this with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to stay aligned with what we're doing here. Drop a comment below on what unseen layers of reality you want us to unpack next.
In a world that is so full of noise, where truth often feels buried beneath layers of distraction, there are these moments when the deeper questions start to rise up. Questions that echo in the quiet places of our minds. Questions about what we see in our skies and what we are told about what we see. For decades, a certain story has been built around these questions. A story of secrets, of information held back, supposedly for our own good. And this is the justification we hear so often, isn't it? It's a simple story, and in many ways, it's a compelling one. The idea is that humanity, well, we're just not ready. That a full, unfiltered disclosure of what's known about these identified aerial phenomena would just unravel the very fabric of our society. It would create a wave of chaos, of fear, a widespread, uncontrollable panic. It's framed as an act of protection, a kind of necessary secrecy, where those in the know are simply shielding the rest of us from a truth that's just too overwhelming to handle. But what if the reason for holding all this back has very little to do with preventing panic, and everything to do with preventing something else entirely, something far more subtle and, in the end, far more dangerous than just fear? What if the real danger isn't a social collapse, but a deep, profound spiritual disorientation? This is the question we're going to explore. Now, to understand what lies beneath, we have to start by looking at this story that's been built on the surface. This narrative of caution and control, it's not new, but it has certainly become more prominent lately. It's a story designed to manage public perception, and it's all centered on this idea of an unprepared populace. So let's look at the pieces of it. Okay, so it is now an established fact. Governments all over the world officially acknowledge that UAPs are real. This is no longer just folklore or science fiction. It's a documented reality. It's been observed by credible witnesses, tracked on sophisticated equipment, and it's being officially studied. And yet, with that public acknowledgement comes this persistent shadow of speculation, this deep, abiding feeling that the full story of what is known remains hidden behind a veil of national security. And the reason we're given is always the same. Releasing everything would be too big a risk to public safety and global stability. But now we have to move past that surface narrative, because the true danger, the one that might actually warrant such profound secrecy, may not be what we've been told at all. You see, it isn't about a simple fear of the unknown. It's about the deep and lasting confusion that comes from encountering the unknown without the right spiritual foundation. It's a danger not to the body, not to society, but to the soul. And right here, this is the critical shift in perspective. The danger we're told about is external. It's public panic, chaos in the streets. You can see it, you can measure it, and ultimately, you can manage it. But the real danger is internal. It is a spiritual confusion, a disorientation of the soul that happens when our perception of reality is suddenly and violently stretched, without the anchor of absolute truth to hold it steady. This is a quiet kind of chaos, one that unfolds inside the heart and the mind of an individual. The human mind is an incredible instrument, right? It's capable of exploring these vast concepts and abstract realities, but it was designed to operate within a certain order, grounded in foundational truths. When it starts reaching into realms beyond its designed comprehension without being firmly anchored, it doesn't find enlightenment, it finds vertigo. Its perception gets distorted. It can be overwhelmed, not by fear, but by a confusion so profound that it destabilizes a person's entire understanding of what is real. So here's the crucial point. Without discernment, and that's the spiritual ability to judge well, to tell the difference between truth and deception, between what is divine and what only mimics it, exploring hidden things doesn't lead to wisdom. It leads to a state of profound vulnerability, a state where deception, whether it's coming from an external source or just from the mind's own confusion, can easily take root. And this creates a kind of destabilizing confusion that is far more corrosive, far more dangerous than simple fear. This brings us to the very heart of the matter. We have been encouraged for generations to look up at the skies, to ask questions about visitors from other worlds, to speculate about life on other planets. But now, we have to reframe the entire question. We have to pivot our focus from the purely external to the internal, from the solely physical to the profoundly spiritual. Just let that question settle for a moment. What if this whole phenomenon, the sightings, the secrets, the endless speculation, was never actually about a physical reality of extraterrestrial life in the way our modern culture has been taught to imagine it? What if, instead, this has always been a matter of the spiritual, a matter of humanity encountering realities that exist beyond our five senses, and the profound confusion that happens when we try to interpret these non-physical realities through a purely materialistic lens? I mean, throughout history, mankind has encountered the unexplainable. In ages past, these encounters were understood through the language of myth, of spirits, of gods and demons. Today, in our technological age, we've created a new box to put it in, the alien. But the phenomenon itself may be the same. This isn't about aliens, it's about our interpretation of the unseen. Now, the unseen is not some fantastical or chaotic idea. It simply refers to the spiritual dimensions of creation that operate alongside our physical world and even interact with it. These realms have their own order, their own laws, their own inhabitants, all established by the Creator. The mistake is not in acknowledging that they exist, but in approaching them without the proper spiritual framework, without understanding the authority and the order that governs all of creation, both what is seen and what is unseen. So if the danger is confusion and the context is spiritual, then what is the path forward? It is not, as so many believe, a frantic and endless search for more hidden information, more secret files, more leaked documents. That path only leads deeper and deeper into confusion. The path to true clarity is found in a different principle entirely. The restless chase for secrets just for the sake of knowing is a trap. It's a trap of the ego. It feeds a hunger for information that can never be satisfied, and it leads to the very confusion we're trying to avoid. The true goal is not to pile up hidden knowledge, but to seek alignment with divine order, to bring our own spirit, our mind, our life into harmony with the established truth of the Creator. It's a shift from trying to know everything to seeking to know the one who created everything. Alignment. It's a state of being rightly related to God. It's an active posture of humility, of submission to His established order for all of creation. And when you are in alignment, you are anchored to something eternal and unchanging. From that anchor, you receive clarity instead of confusion, you receive stability instead of disorientation, and this alignment is always rooted in the one true foundation, the name by which the Creator revealed Himself, Yahweh. This ancient prayer, it's a declaration of alignment. It is a powerful call for the perfect order, the structure, the peace, and the truth of heaven to be made manifest right here in the physical realm. It's a recognition that heaven is a place of divine structure, not of chaos or confusion. Seeking this is seeking alignment. It is asking for God's perfect pattern to be established in our lives and in our world, bringing clarity and light into all things. This is the very essence of discernment. You see, true wisdom is not found in knowing everything. It is found in knowing what to pursue and what to leave alone. There are doors, both physical and spiritual, that are not meant for us. There is knowledge that doesn't lead to life, but to deception and confusion. Our modern world tells us to question everything, to push every boundary. But the path of wisdom is to seek only what has been ordained and illuminated by God, and to trust that His boundaries are there for our protection. So what does this all mean for you personally in a world that just seems to be growing more confusing by the day? It means your focus has to consciously shift. Instead of chasing shadows and speculating about what's hidden in the dark, your path forward is clear. You must actively seek discernment, the ability to know what is of God and what is not. You must intentionally pursue alignment with His divine order. And in doing so, you consciously and deliberately choose clarity over the rampant confusion that the world has to offer. The ultimate goal, then, is not to have visions of other realms or to uncover government secrets. The goal is to see this world and your place in it with perfect spiritual clarity. True sight is a gift that comes from alignment. It's the ability to see all things as they truly are, grounded in the unshakable and eternal truth of God. If this message has resonated with you, we invite you to subscribe to continue this journey toward truth. Like this to help it reach others. And please share it with anyone you know who may be seeking answers beyond all the noise of the world.